that a sweep of the season series is a real possibility.
Look, and even though this is just one of 82, I get the sense they want to stomp out this team's hope. Sounds kind of harsh, but that's the feeling I get from these guys.
So tonight, Tim, we got a fantastic matchup at the guard position. Indeed, some of the best in the league going head-to-head.
Yeah, this is the very top of the food chain when it comes to guard play in this league. Really no weaknesses out there for either backcourt.
And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for Minnesota. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And don't let Edwards' position fool you. Anthony is built like a linebacker. That upper body strength helps him down low.
Now, here's Lillard. Here's Avdia. There's the triple. And that's good. Damian Lillard for three.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Outside Edwards. To the paint. Here's Gobert. And finished off by Gobert.
And the slam. If Rudy gets that ball anywhere near the rim, he is going to finish it.
Gobert with the block. And they get it back. It's stolen by Edwards. And the Timberwolves with possession. Conley with it. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. 5 to shoot. A three ball. Avdia with the rebound. Pass to Holiday. Over Gobert. The shot by Holiday, no good.
That's a tough start for them offensively. Now just 1 for 5 from the field. They've got to find their groove.
Here's McDaniels. Rebound by the Trailblazers.
Well, he got the shot he loves, and the defense should honestly be relieved. He didn't punish them for being a little bit soft there in the mid-range.
Now, here's Avdia. He provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game. Tim, how do you look at Avdia's game?
Well, I just think he's a guy as a small forward with great size and great versatility. He does a little bit of everything on the court to help you win.
Probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. Pass to Edwards. Stolen by Holiday. Launches a three. No good with the tip. And here's McDaniels. He'll bring it up for the Timberwolves. Randall outside. Knocked loose. And stolen by Lillard. And finished off by Avdia.
And a great look. Lillard always looking for teammates. Doesn't have tunnel vision.
Pass to Edwards. Avdia with the rebound. Portland leading. Inside. Here's Holiday. No good with the triple.
Well, he is fighting through it right now, still looking to get his first make of the quarter, but it's been an ugly start.
Here is Lillard. Some stats for him. He averages over 21 points a game. Drills it from outside. Lillard's got 6 points.
A downright lethal three-point threat. Lillard is someone defenders must stay attached to if they want to have any impact.
Now here's Edwards. He's a guy we see deliver on a nightly basis, averaging about 24.5 points a game. Pass to Kamare. From the arc. Gobert pulls it in.
Well, I'm surprised he missed that one. He is a dangerous guy to leave open.
Another miss by Minnesota. Portland leading by 5. And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
I had a chance to catch up with Chauncey Billups. Coach spoke about how Rudy Gobert can change a game defensively. He had all the praise in the world, saying there are so few players at this level that can make a player fearful of shooting inside. Rudy is one of them. You have to get over the idea of hearing footsteps and be okay with having a shot blocked every now and then. Kevin?
We appreciate it, Allen. Thank you. Edwards, no good.
Really tough quarter for him shooting the basketball.
Avdia, a shot by Lillard, wide open. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. And the action on hold, as it appears there's been an injury. Yep, he's definitely in a bad way out there right now. Tough to see.
And that's the one thing you just really can't control or even guard against, and that's injury.
And depending on the severity of that, it could be next man up mentality.
Edwards looking it over. Dillingham. Shot to stop the run. Reed misses. Trailblazers leading by 7. Over in the corner, Avdia. Back to Lillard. Outside, Avdia. Stolen by Reed. And Edwards launches it from deep. Another miss by Minnesota.
No doubt the fight's there. They are trying to battle back, but just really struggling this quarter.
Timberwolves trail by 7. Williams comes with a double team to the right side. And the wide open shot from Reed. That 3 off the mark. Now Lillard. He's got 8. Outside Holiday. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to go on Naz Reid.
You know, a word you hear a lot around Drew Holiday is underrated. Enough really doesn't get said about his abilities on the floor, how he can affect the game on both ends.
No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. And, Tim, it came out this past summer that the Trailblazers were for sale.
And with the entirety of the proceeds of that sale going to charitable causes, and with franchise value skyrocketing league-wide, a lot of good is going to come from this transfer.
Here's Kamara. Nailed from three-point land.
Well, the defense was a little soft right there, and it made it a practice shot.
He takes it in. Dillingham with the bucket. Trailblazers leading by 9. Outside, Avdia. Pass to Holiday. And it's Jaden McDaniels with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Well, this is a tough choice here. You want to trust him as a coach, but that's his second early foul.
Three-pointer. Rebound, Minnesota.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Outside, Edwards. Reed misses.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Pass to Holiday. Three-pointer. The rebound by Edwards.
Nothing going his way this quarter offensively. Time to recalibrate.
Dillingham with the bucket.
Yeah, everybody will remember the bucket, but how about that pass to set it up?
And so Chauncey Billups decides to call timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. To Kamare. Fires the three. It's good from long range. Kamare's got 6.
No shot there. He was left wide open and now adds 3 points from distance.
Here's McDaniels. Gets that one to fall after missing his first 2. 1 for 3 from the field.
Well, to stop him, you have to get better rim protection than that.
Here's Henderson. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot. Timberwolves trailed by 9. Outside Edwards. To the middle. Clark right side. 6 on the shot clock from about 19 feet. Edwards can't hit.
And they have a narrow edge here in rebounding early on, and you wonder what kind of a role that's going to play moving forward.
Oh, nice job executing inside. Sharp's confidence is what makes him such a dangerous player.
Back to Edwards. McDaniels outside. Pass to Dillingham. Edwards drawing the double team. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. Minnesota making a switch.
Minnesota substitution.
Trailblazers leading by 11. Henderson outside. Over Dillingham. It's hauled in by Shannon.
That's great shot selection, just poor execution. If you're going to take those mid-range shots, you've got to knock them down.
And it's Henderson with the ball for the Portland Trailblazers. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And Greg, when you're dealing with this Timberwolves team fairly deep with size up front,
that can wear you down over the course of a game, and especially in a playoff series, a real strength of this team.
Here's Dillingham. He has 5. Williams with the block.
The amazing thing about Williams, yeah, he can block shots inside, but he can also block shots out on the perimeter. His ability to play in space means he's more than just a rim protector. Doesn't care where you're shooting from.
Now here's DiVincenzo. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game.
Anytime you get an easy shot in this league, your confidence level goes up. That's exactly what happened there.
Henderson inside the three-point line. That's good on the jump shot. Henderson's got 6 points. Dillingham with it. And stolen by Sharp. Grant with the ball. Defended now by Dillingham. Up again. Pass to Grant. Now Thibault for the three. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Well, the score reflects it. They've just been the better team all the way around.
Here's Grant. It's good. And the Trailblazers lead by 18.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And from the opening tip, they've been locked in. Just look at the score. That tells you all you need to know.
And so it's the Portland Trailblazers with an 18-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. Their defense has been terrific in this game. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. In a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for Portland.
Right off the bat, they're going after the ball, looking to jump into the passing lanes and create some steals in transition.
And they've also done a really good job scoring off turnovers. Not just pressuring the ball, but cashing those in scoring opportunities.
Out to Conley. The three for DiVincenzo. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Down low. In the corner, Henderson with it. Back to Thibault. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And it's Sharp missing. Timberwolves trail by 18. Takes it inside.
Gives the team such a great element having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
And you can see how it energizes the entire team.
Got a piece of it. Stolen by Michael Conley. And here's DiVincenzo from the arc.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Thanks, Kevin. Every team in the league is looking for a long, athletic wing defender, and the Portland Trailblazers have been especially keen on stockpiling them. As they look to acquire their future franchise players, they want a ready-made roster full of versatile 3-and-D role players to surround them. Back over to you.
A good strategy. All right, Allie, as always, we thank you.
Oh, Kevin, not a penny, not a Manny, but a facial.
Oh, a bounce to the ounce, Greg? Yeah, showing off the bunny. Henderson, no good.
Well, he's not having as much success shooting the ball early as he wanted, but so far, it's not hurting their team performance.
Portland leading by 14. Now, here's Sharp. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game.
And nice work on the perimeter. Defenses must respect Sharp's range.
Conley for 3. It's hauled in by Thibault. The Trailblazers on offense. They get to take on the Bulls at Chicago after this one. That sets off a 5-game tour for them. Here's Henderson. There it is, his third basket. He's taken 7 shots to get those 3.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
And they are just breaking the will of their opponent.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
None better, Tim, than Matisse Thybulle on a steals per minute basis.
But what a nightmare if Matisse Thybulle has you guarded. on a nightly basis. He's got a sixth sense for where the ball is going to be, a disruptor in every sense of the word. And remember, this is a former collegiate defensive player of the year.
He's a special player.
Sure is.
Just 5 to shoot. The Timberwolves again can't hit. Here's Avdia. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Avdia's got his second basket of the night.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, he can taste a win right now. He's just trying to close it out.
And timeout called by Chris Finch. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. Timberwolves trailed by 21. Time to go courtside and hear what's going on with Julius Randle. Hey, Hallie, what have you heard?
Hey, guys, the head athletic trainer for the Timberwolves let me know the status. They told me it's a collapsed lung, a serious situation, and we're all hoping that he's okay. An injury like this removes any hope of a return tonight, and it's serious enough issue to make you miss more than a few games. Back to you.
All right, Hallie, thanks for that. He's certainly been on our minds. Now, at least, Greg, we have a little more clarity.
Yeah, now they have the information they need to take the best course of action.
Well, sometimes those injuries come at a tough time.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
And when you give up a three, there's always this instinct to try and get it back immediately.
And I like to see Grant taking that head-on approach, driving hard and taking control of the possession.
Pass to Juzang. Oh, here's Edwards. Plays it up and banks it in.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
And so Chauncey Billups decides to call timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. Lillard with the ball. He brings it up for the Trailblazers. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Damian Lillard. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Timberwolves trail by 21. Here's Dillingham. 5 points in the game. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It goes on Donovan Clingan. Minnesota shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line. Greg, you think about the value of those sage veterans on a team, guys that have been around the block, played a lot of years. Why are they so important?
Well, a lot of times they'll echo the message of the head coach. And I tell you what, it's also, as a coach, you love having those veteran players because you can trust what they're going to do on the floor. That consistency is really important, not just for the coaches, but the teammates.
The Trailblazers have shot 67% from the line tonight, going 4-6.
And simply put, Donovan Clingan is a winner. 2 national titles in 2 college seasons. He can really affect a game at that size.
Edwards with the stuff.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Yeah, it's the power of the two-man game. After all these years, it's still the most difficult set to defend.
Just 5 on the clock. Lillard. And he's knocked off course by the D. The foul call. He'll shoot free throw. Greg, when you talk about the all-time great three-point shooters, Damian Lillard is right up there.
Without a doubt. Steph is the clear #1, but that second spot is up for debate. And it's between guys like Harden, Ray Allen, and Dame.
And it's Donovan Clingan with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
He better be careful now. That's 2 on him, and the last thing you want to see is for him to pick up his 3rd before the half ends.
Pass to McDaniels. Back to Edwards, and the shot goes in. 8 points for Anthony Edwards. Portland leading by 19. Lillard outside. Over Edwards, and misses it off the right side of the rim.
Yeah, another miss from downtown this quarter after being hot in the first.
McDaniels in the post. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. McDaniels got his 2nd bucket tonight.
Well, you want those shots anytime you can get them. High percentage at the rim. Switch.
There's a screen by Williams. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Well, he is a behemoth in the paint. Once Williams establishes himself, you almost have to foul him.
So Anthony Edwards, the Timberwolves franchise player. GA, how good do you think he can be?
Well, some were ready to anoint him the new face of the league, but if they're to win the franchise's first title, there's another level he's got to reach. You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Got to fight over it as a defender.
Well, you just have to communicate those switches. If you don't, it's on you.
Lillard from outside. Reed with the rebound. Now the Timberwolves with it. They're on a 15-6 run. And there's the call on Matisse Thybulle. That is his first foul of the game. So, Greg, in 2021, the NBA creating the Kareem Abdul-Jabbar Social Justice Champion Award. It's so great to recognize the work that's being done by so many NBA players.
It does, Kevin. And these players who are not just giving back, but giving a voice to the less fortunate and trying to shape policy towards justice and equality.
Trains it from beyond the arc.
You won't find too many players with a better understanding of the pick and roll than Lillard. He runs that set to a T.
Greg, Anthony Edwards is full of confidence, and it's beautiful to watch.
And rightfully so. Ant can do it all on the floor. As complete of a wing as you'll find in our league.
And we were talking about, Tim, the front office, the Blazers very pleased with their internal development.
Well, the pieces fit. They're not just young players looking to score, but you have guys who are willing to defend and make hustle plays. That's how you build a winning culture.
So it's Minnesota now, down by 15. Here's Edwards. Pass to McDaniels. Here's Dillingham. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
GA, despite their youth, this Blazers team showing some grit at the defensive end of the court.
Yeah, very disruptive. Length on the perimeter. Donovan Clingan towering in the paint. And Chauncey Billups on the sidelines preaching that hard-nosed approach.
Timberwolves trail by 15. It's Edwards on the wing. He's got 9. Four on the clock. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's on Scoot Henderson.
shot fake by Edwards, a move we don't see a lot anymore, but it can still be very effective.
Now here in the second quarter, he's getting to the line. I like the aggressiveness.
And here's Henderson. 10 points for him. Pass to Kamare. And the 3 off target. And here's McDaniels. He'll bring it up for Minnesota. It's a 13-point game. After this game, they can look forward to L.A., where they'll match up against the Clippers. That matchup falls in the middle game of this 3-game trip. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
I mean, even from over here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
For Minnesota, they had gone 6 of 8 from the free throw line tonight. Second free throw, no good. Portland leading by 12. Henderson, no one around him. Good on the triple. Henderson's got 13.
And that's one way to extend the lead. Continue to light it up from long range. They have all the confidence in the world right now from the three-point line.
Pass to Holiday. Now Klingon. Guarded by Reed. Timberwolves trailed by 15. And the foul called on Edwards. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And we've just seen them make mistakes on back-to-back trips. Both those turnovers could have been avoided.
And timeout called by Chris Finch. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Trailblazers leading by 15. And Sharp has it in the corner. Off target from 3-point range. So it's Minnesota now. Pass to Shannon. Back to Conley. Klingon with the steal. Fast break. Here we go. It's intercepted. Conley inside the line. And some very quick points for him on that possession.
And never one to force the issue. Conley smoothly knocks that down.
First personal foul. 4th team foul.
26 seconds left now here in the second. Back to Sharp. 5 on the clock. And again, it's the Trailblazers missing. Now DiVincenzo takes a 3. A shot off that time. And the first half is now in the books. Trailblazers lead by 13. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the third quarter. Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Timberwolves trail by 13. McDaniels outside. Foul call. Looked like the D didn't get there in time, and he'll shoot free throws. As we canvass the league and look at the landscape, some tremendous young talent on the wing, Tim. Who might be the best wing player 5 years down the road, say?
Well, I'm looking at Anthony Edwards right now because of the skill, the athletic ability, and then the competitive desire. I think he wants to be great. You'd also look at guys like Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown, certainly. And then you've got a guy like Cade Cunningham in Detroit, who hasn't even started to scratch the surface.
Boy, you've made a great list of guys right there, for sure. Edwards drawing the double team. Holiday with the three, and he's good on the three ball.
And you have to be right up on Holiday. When you're not, he's ready to take those quick shots.
Outside, Reed. Shoots over Kamara. And that one hits back iron.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Here's Avdia. Here's Lillard. A rebound by the Timberwolves. McDaniels outside. Edwards can't hit. And so it's Avdia with it. He brings it up for Portland. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. Mike Conley grabs the miss.
Yeah, just 25% to start this half. They're going to have to start getting higher percentage shots.
And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
And he's got more than a few ways to beat. Edwards will be aggressive when he has to initiate contact and create the N1 opportunity.
Pass to Lillard. And rebounded by McDaniels.
No, it certainly hasn't been a smooth start after the break. Just 1 for 5 here to start the third.
And if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball in the three-point line.
We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Thank you, Kevin. Drew Holiday understands the big picture. He said, quote, basketball is a two-way sport. As much as you train offensively, you need to do the same thing defensively. Doing defensive slides, wall sits, things that help you with your legs and your base. I've done that since I was little. It helps. Guys?
Truly an elite defender. Allie, we thank you very much. Pass to Lillard. The tray. Rebound, Minnesota.
Well, he was shooting the ball from deep in the first half, but he's come up dry ever since.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
And timeout called by Chris Finch. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. Teams changing it up here. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Lillard, bounce pass. And the ball goes out of bounds as touched by Lillard.
Well, you can't let that happen. That seems like a mental mistake.
Timberwolves trailed by 11. In the corner, it's DiVincenzo. Back to Conley. McDaniels outside. And with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits. McDaniels got 9. Lillard surveying the D. Shoots over DiVincenzo. Portland again missing. There's the three. Trains the three-pointer. He's got 9.
That's a breakdown defensively. He is far too good of a shooter to leave that wide open.
Pass to Grant. To end the drought. Miller grabs the miss.
Well, you can't make them all, but I doubt the defense wants to give him that kind of look again.
Now Clark. Now Conley. McDaniels on the wing. A three-pointer, no good. Lillard with it. McDaniels picks him up. Lillard outside. No good from 18.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
He seems like he's moving okay, but clearly something isn't right.
Timberwolves passing it around. There's a good screen. Clock at 4. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. Clark for 3. Rebound by the Trailblazers. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. Grant, that's good.
Yeah, Grant showing you great confidence inside and his ability to score at the rim.
Miller outside. Conley with a wide open look. Offline with his 3. Pass to Sharp. Here is Lillard. Shoots over McDaniel. And it's Lillard missing. And so it's Conley bringing up the ball for the Timberwolves. Since halftime, they've only allowed 5 points. DiVincenzo with it. He's got 9. Another miss by Minnesota.
And then they continue to control the glass.
And Lillard gets double teamed. Now, here's Sean. He has 5. The Trailblazers need to get off a shot. Shot's good by Williams.
You know, when Williams gets positioned inside, he just looks to dominate physically, and then he shows you the skill set on top of it.
McDaniels right side. Goes up on the high post. The rebound by Sharp. Portland leading by 10. Outside Williams. Looking to get it going. And the layup good by Lillard. 14 points for Damian Lillard.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
In the corner, it's DiVincenzo. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there. Grant outside. Over Conley. No good from Grant.
But it didn't go that time, but that's a shot he should feel confident in taking.
You know, Greg, being a two-way player got Jeremy Grant into the NBA, but now he's grown even more.
Yeah, early on in his career, he's often the primary defender on elite scorers. Then he added scoring to his game in Detroit, becoming an effective two-way player.
And so DiVincenzo nails both of them. So you can talk about the physical challenges, Jim, of today's game. One thing the players have a little easier, certainly, is the way they travel from game to game.
Well, there is no question about that. I didn't even get on a charter till the middle of my NBA career in the mid-90s. We were still flying commercial to that point, but there's no doubt travel is better for players. I think also some of the things they've added for guys, like massage therapists and acupuncturists and even personal chefs, all of that makes it a little bit easier for today's NBA player.
Now, if we can do it for the broadcasters, that would really be a win.
Sign me up, Kevin. I'll be right there, reclining fully right next to you.
Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Trailblazers leading by 10. Here's Henderson. He's got 13. Kamara down low. Gets it to go from 8 feet. Kamare's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Pass to Ingles. Outside Edwards. To the inside. Here's Dillingham. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Trying to add a few more points to their lead.
And they should just stay with what they've been doing.
Thibault can't get it to go. Now Dillingham. Bucket is good. Dillingham's got 9.
They will take that shot every time down the floor if they could. It's just great execution.
Here's Henderson. Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
Well, the defense was daring him to take that shot, and it paid off.
And the basket by Ingles.
Every coach in this league loves assisted baskets. It indicates your offense is flowing the way it's supposed to.
Pass to Kamare. It's Henderson on the wing. Clock at 6. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's on Anthony Edwards.
High motor type of player. Henderson fighting tooth and nail down low.
And the second free throw, good. Timberwolves trailed by 9. Outside Edwards. Pass to Dillingham. Back to Edwards. Shot clock at 5. Right wing. Here's Gobert. It's hauled in by Thibault. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Just a terrific effort on the offensive glass. That's how they're going to cut into this lead.
And Greg, a dunk like that is sure to give them a spot. Minnesota with the ball. They trail by 7. Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
It's simple, guys. Keep getting Edwards the ball and just let Ed cook.
Pass to Sharp. 1:32 left in the 3rd quarter of the game. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
4th personal foul.
Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for the Blazers.
At the line.
Guys, the D hasn't had an answer for the three-point shooting, which is why they continue to just fire away from deep.
And they have found plenty of opportunity to put it on the deck and take it to the hoop. Very aggressive in that area.
Pass to Dillingham. And here's Reed. Covered by Kamara. Here's Shannon. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Beautiful job closing the gap here. Let's see if they can sustain this run.
In a tight game like this, you really have to take it one possession at a time. Focus on limiting mistakes. Well, the defense needs to be better there. They gave way too much space.
And there's the call on Matisse Thybulle. That's foul number 2 for him.
2nd personal foul. 4th team foul.
There's 48 seconds left in the 3rd quarter.
Number 35, Robert Williams.
And here is DiVincenzo. He's got 11. Fires the 3. And he recovers it. On the wing, DiVincenzo. Timberwolves passing it around. Here's Sharp. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And how about that move by Sharp against the defense, getting them to put contact on him so he can draw the foul.
The Trailblazers making a switch here. Timberwolves trail by 9. Pass to Dillingham. Over to the left wing. DiVincenzo with it. And there's the drive. And the layup's good off the glass. DiVincenzo's got 13.
how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
And so it's Portland bringing the quarter to a close.
73. The Timberwolves. 66.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. And so Henderson will bring it up for the Trailblazers. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. Here's Sharp. There's the drive. And he can't jam it through. DiVincenzo hits the bucket. DiVincenzo's got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for the Timberwolves. Henderson looking it over. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net. Timberwolves trail by 7. Pass to Shannon. Right side, Reed. It's hauled in by Thibault.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
That's just his first turnover of the game. For the most part, he's been very reliable.
And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. Teams deciding to change it up. Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Chris Finch said to the team. Coach was seething about the turnovers. He said, I love everything we're doing but the turnovers. They're killing us. Let's clean up that before it sinks us.
All right, Allie, thank you so much for that. 6 to shoot. Here's Edwards. The Timberwolves again can't hit. Just over a minute and a half play here in the fourth. Abdia can't hit.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Outside Edwards. Edwards with a physical finish inside.
And we are seeing tonight why Edwards was selected first overall. Anthony has a special ability to score.
And so Chauncey Billups calls for the timeout. And that timeout by Coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. Now, here's Lillard. Pass to Thibault. He's looking for Lillard and finds him. No good. Shot missing. Timberwolves trailed by 5. Shot by McDaniels. No good. Charity stripe shot. Hits the front of the rim and out. And the Timberwolves with possession here. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. Fade away, and Klingon pulls it down. Trailblazers leading by 5. Lillard outside. Shoots over DiVincenzo. Again, the miss by Lillard. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And it's Sharp missing.
And they're winning this game despite his difficulties at the offensive end.
It's stolen by Thibault. And it's Jaden McDaniels with the foul. That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
And that's his fourth, and no doubt he would have liked to have not gotten it this soon.
Well, despite this lead, he hasn't found the sweet spot yet. It's been mostly sour action.
DiVincenzo gets the bucket.
The assist.
Oh, nice read there from Edwards. He's all for sharing the wealth.
Grant outside. And Lillard launches from deep. Minnesota with the rebound. Here is Edwards to tie it up. Edwards with the floor spacer.
His first three of the game. Maybe that gets him going from out there.
Pass to Sharp. Back to Lillard. And stolen by DiVincenzo. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. It's stolen by Gobert. And now the fast break. Edwards with the ball. McDaniels outside to take the lead. And Klingon pulls it down. And here's Lillard. He brings it up for Portland. No good from Grant.
Well, he's certainly more than capable of hitting that shot, but somehow, even with no defense, he came away empty.
Pass to Sharp. And he can't stop the run as he misses. And here are the Timberwolves. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. And the basket by Edwards.
You've got to give them a lot of credit for just battling back into this game.
Well, they've shown great determination, and that speaks to the overall character of this team.
Portland again missing.
He just can't get anything going in this quarter, and his team desperately in need of a spark.
Edwards with another miss. Portland trailing here. Pass to Thibault for three. And it's out of bounds to Portland. They'll retain possession. And the Timberwolves making a change here.
Timeout.
And we've got a timeout called by Chauncey Billups. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team.
Substitution on the court.
Holiday with the three. They get the rebound.
Well, he just wanted the ball more than anybody else. That's a great rebound.
At the top of the key, Reed. Now DiVincenzo. Just 5 to shoot. For three, Edwards. Excellent D there from Holiday. It's been several possessions since they've converted.
And they've got to find a way to change that.
Portland no good that time either. Minnesota in the lead. Edwards with it. Now Henderson defending. DiVincenzo gets the bucket.
And you can see where he's made the adjustments. This half has been much better.
Pass to Kamare. And he banks in the layup.
That's an excellent play call to free him up from the defense.
He is in attack mode every time up the floor, every single night.
Here's Edwards. Over to the wing. Looking for Avdia and gets it there. And here's Henderson. Pass to Kamare. Trailblazers moving the ball around. Here's Avdia. Sinks that one from the post. And it's now only a 1-point Minnesota lead.
And great intensity here down the stretch. He's not one to shrink in the moment.
And that is great leadership. He certainly has that clutch gene that every team needs.
Blazers on offense. Here's Avdia. And he lays it straight in. And the Trailblazers lead by 1.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of it.
Back to DiVincenzo. Here's Edwards. Williams with the block. And they'll keep possession. Second shot opportunity. Edwards can't hit. And so it's Avdia with it. He brings it up for the Trailblazers. The kick out to Holiday. Going inside. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Great speed and tricks on the drive. Holiday excels at putting defenses in those compromising positions.
And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. Good on the second free throw.
Well, I mean, a semi-productive trip to the free throw line, but we'll see whether or not it costs them.
Outside Edwards. Pass to DiVincenzo. Edwards with it. McDaniels fires. And he can't stop the runners that misses. Executing to perfection right now offensively.
I mean, in total shape, good luck trying to stop him now.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert.
Yeah, you never want to foul Dame in the act. He's almost automatic from the line.
The free throw is good from Lillard. Timberwolves trail by 4. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
McDaniels in the post. Williams with the rebound.
And at this point, the defense is daring him to shoot.
Lillard. And get the 3.
Yeah, keeps on shooting, keeps on missing. Maybe time to go in a different direction.
And this is Edwards' game. When he's aggressive in trying to score, it really puts a lot of pressure on the defense.
No good on the free throw.
Shooting for Minnesota.
And he's good on the second. The Trailblazers on offense. They're on a 9-1 run. Lillard outside. There's the shot. Reed with the rebound. Timberwolves trailed by 3. Here's DiVincenzo. Taken away by Holiday. Avdia. Oh, he jams it in. Leaving no room for error.
And the best part of that sequence wasn't Holiday's steal, but his quick decision to push the ball and start the break. That's when the D's most vulnerable, and he took advantage.
Lillard. Trained from outside.
He's an absolute beast to deal with for the defense. Sometimes he can even leave you feeling helpless.
Williams with the rebound.
Well, another 10-cup moment here because he continues to miss shot after shot from three-point range. This is not a fourth quarter he's going to want to remember.
And maybe, you know, he thinks he can shoot himself out of the cold spell, but I don't think that's the case. Maybe somebody want to tell him to ease up off the threes.
Now McDaniels launches it. Williams with the rebound.
And that was almost a block. Still did enough to alter the shot.
He didn't quite get a hand on it, but he did enough to affect the miss.
McDaniels fires. Outside Edwards. And the three misses. And Portland with the ball. They're on a 14-1 run. Here's Avdia. Five to shoot. From 19, that one goes. And so Portland takes this one, but by a big margin. A confident win and one where they could